We all love having great skins on Football Manager, ones that make our game look 10 times better, and we made a video about 5 of the best ones out currently a few days ago, but a new one has been released. My favourite one is the one I used last year that I think not just looks good but is also super functional as well. So in this video I'll be showing you how to download it, what it looks like and all of the great benefits. So without further ado, let's run the intro and get right into it. So, the skin we'll be looking at today is the Tato skin. First of all, I'll quickly show you how to download it and sort it all out. It will take 10 seconds to do. All you want to do is go to the link in the description, which will take you to this download page. If you can guess, you hit the download now button, you'll get taken to a new tab and that download will begin. There you go, I've been brought to this download screen. I'll hit the download button, a few things will happen, a little ad here that I can exit out of, and then you will see the .fmf file has downloaded, and that is what we want. Once you've downloaded that, copy it, go to your Football Manager files, and even though my computer's being really slow right now, you will see one of the files is called skins, and all you do is you're going to paste that FMF file into that folder there. If you don't have a folder called skins, just literally create a new folder and call it exactly skins, put the file in there, and then once we're done, we're just going to boot up Football Manager and go ahead and start putting this skin on our game. Once you've gone ahead and followed those steps, you'll be able to set it up within Football Manager. Very easy to do. All you want to do is come to preferences, and in the overview section here you will see skin. Now this will automatically be set to Football Manager, and any skin that you've got downloaded will be in here. Here's a few that I've tested previously, but the one we're looking at today is of course Tato, so we're just going to click onto that one and then click the confirm button down here, at which point there'll be some technical stuff on screen about loading image data, blah blah blah, and within a few seconds you will see your new skin is installed on the back of this man's shirt, in case you forget the name, the Tato skin. And here we are within the game, and you can already see some of the great benefits of this skin, and just for me, the way that it looks is so neat, so clean, and it's laid out in such a good way. One of the reasons I love the Tato skin last year, and the reason I love it again this year, is because it seems to have all the information that you want in the right place, and it allows you to change it so easily with a click of a button. I'm not saying other skins don't do this, but I just love the way that the Tato skin does it. I've gone onto the club profile screen with Liverpool here, and straight away I can see the manager's name, the media prediction, their rating out of 20 for the training facilities, the youth facilities, the junior coaching, and the youth recruitment. You've got a bunch of other things like the trophies that they've won, a bit about the stadium, their finances, but if you want to, you can easily change all of these things around. For me personally, I'm not too bothered about having the kits here. What I like having is being able to see a team's key players. To be able to do this at a glance is great, particularly if you're wonderkid hunting. You can go to some of the biggest clubs in the world, check out their hot prospect, and you might find a bargain in there. The same goes for the bottom part here. You might want to change it from the trophies that they've won to the club background screen, their rivalries, their history. Up here you can check out the supporter confidence, the culture, board culture, blah blah blah. Everything you want to see is on this page, and I think having it all in one place makes your life so much easier. The screens are also slightly accented based on what club you're managing, which most skins do, to be fair. You saw it was red earlier for Liverpool. When you're Manchester City, things are highlighted in a light blue colour. There's a bit of a blue theme going on. This is highlighted in light blue as well, but there is still loads of areas that the Tato skin improves on in-game. For example, if we go to the tactics screen here, let's just choose a random tactic, a 4-2-4, and use our little quick pick. As normal, we can see the lineup of our players in this tactic, but also just by looking at the players here, we can see how confident they are in their role, how sharp they are, how fit they are. But the thing I like the most is it also tells you how good each player is with their foot. So for example, left foot is only a yellow for Rodri, but his right foot is a green, suggesting he can use his left, but his right foot is clearly stronger, whereas Kevin De Bruyne clearly looks a little more either-footed here, and Kyle Walker not so either-footed. You can customize this screen to look the way you want, but the big part is this central area here where you can take a look at your next opponent, your last match, your assistance report, your comparison, your squad depth, or just your squad, your individual training. Everything can be seen here, and instead of having to go into training and then into individual training, you can get to all of this a lot easier just from your home screen. If you weren't too bothered about your training and you let your assistant do all that, you can easily switch over. Maybe you'd prefer it to be news, or you might select your starting 11 to show on screen here. So not only does it look better, but everything is much easier to access. But there's still a few other benefits of this skin, one of which doesn't interest me too much, but maybe it will interest you guys, and I just need to get up to a match to get to that point. But here we go, it's game day, and one of the things that you can do that a few skins do have is the instant result feature. So if you didn't want to play your game, you'd hit simulate match. You can choose a match plan based on your last match, or don't choose a plan at all, and your assistant manager, I believe, will take care of it, and you basically get a little screen that just says, here was the result of the game. So if you're not too interested in playing the matches yourself, if you're only focused on squad building, or there's a few matches you're not too bothered about, you can instant result the match and just get given a scoreline. Personally, I'm not a fan of that. I think it takes away a big part of what Football Manager is, but the option is there for people who want to use it. But when I used this skin the other day on one of my videos on my channel, on my Leicester save, which by the way you can find in the description if you want to check it out, any support would be massively appreciated, I was able to see what this skin looked like in game, and I was a big fan of what we saw. So let me just get onto it for you. Let's do our team talk, match preview, blah, blah, blah. Here you go. This is the screen that we're presented with in game. Some of the screens aren't too different to what we used to. We can see the formations of both teams. We've got the match stats here, the scoreline. You can easily change this if you wanted to an updated league table and whatnot. But what I really like is this hub that you get in the middle where you can swap between all the information that you could possibly want. I also really like the colours of this, but straight away you can see shot maps, you can see the XG story, average positions, action zones, you can switch over to analysis, heat maps, passing networks, shots, away stats, home stats, you can see everything. You can see the data is starting to collate, we've got information everywhere. If you're a really hands-on detailed manager, you can pause a game, take your time to see what's going on. But yeah, overall, I think it looks a lot better. I think the usability of it all is great. The fact that you can kind of minimize how many screens you need to click through, it's going to save you time and hopefully enhance your experience of Football Manager. If you haven't yet seen our video on 5 other skins, go check that one out as well. But thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed, don't forget to smash the like button for us, subscribe for more, and I'll see you next time. Thank you and goodbye.